We have some news that feels like both the beginning of something special, but also the end.
Yeah. We always said we would be transparent with you. So today we want to share some what we think is really good, great news, and also some bad news.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago where we walked down the gangplank of the Villa V Odyssey, the residential cruise ship that we used to live on, for the very last time. And we traded our cabin for apartments like this all over the world. Now, this particular apartment happens to be in Melbourne, Australia. Now, if you're familiar with Melbourne, Melbourne is known as the most livable city in the world. It's just so beautiful and it's so easy to live here that it's been voted many times in a row, many years, as the most livable city in the entire world. Now, being here has given us a chance to unpack both literally and figuratively about what the next chapter of our retirement is going to look like.
Yeah. And as we have been doing that, we've reflected on DC Hidden Gems from our early history of the channel, where we were still both working and doing videos on hidden gems around Washington, D.C., which is, of course, where the name came from.
Seems like so long ago.
It's so long ago. And then to us announcing that we were going to early retire over 4 years ago, and then getting into our slow travels through Mexico, becoming permanent residents of Mexico, slow travel through Europe, and really all over the world. We have done so much, all the way to well over a year ago, buying a cruise cabin on the Villa V Odyssey, and all of the things that have gone down since. And really, the biggest gift is that we have gained along the way 25,000 people in terms of our community and millions of views. And that's really the most biggest, I guess, and most unexpected gift that we've had on this whole journey.
But here's the reality that we've hit since landing in Australia. We realized that although we've been building this great subscriber count and viewership on YouTube, at the same time, we've also unexpectedly built ourselves into a new 9-to-5 job. So in order to bring to you the quality that we expect of ourselves, we often spend a lot of our days, like many hours per day, in front of a computer and working with editing software to pull together all of the video and to film and to really bring together something great for you in our YouTube videos, right? And that takes a lot of time. We're here in Melbourne, which again is the most livable city, and we want to live here. We don't want to add a production schedule to the time that we spend in Melbourne. And we certainly don't want to add a production schedule to the next place that we're going, because after we leave Melbourne, we're going to take a month-and-a-half car trip through the North and South Islands of New Zealand.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. And I will say it's mostly you doing that, all that work, but we don't want you doing most of that work. So as we've reflected on this and we really think about what's most important to us, we know that the most important thing we own is not anything stuff. It's not stuff. It's not money. It's our time. And of course, our ability to enjoy that time through our health. So as we step back and evaluated this, we're like, this is not really what we want. We worked a long time and really hard to build the life that we want. And when we retired, we wanted to have a less complicated life. And as we look at this, we think, man, we have made things a little bit complex again. The biggest gift that we could have would be nothing on the calendar and our ability to shape that how we want.
No obligations.
None.
Yeah. To be in front of a computer.
That's not our reality. So we really have made a decision to step back and evaluate that.
Therefore, we've made a difficult decision that we think is necessary in order to bring back the slow in our slow travel lifestyle. This is likely to be our last video for quite a while. We aren't necessarily saying goodbye forever, but we are definitely cutting back on our posting schedule. We need to do this in order to simplify our lives.
Yeah, and that was not a decision that we came to easily nor quickly. It took us a lot to get here, and we feel good about it. But honestly, it's kind of sad, and in a way, it's a little bit scary because, in addition to all we just talked about, we also get to check in with thousands of friends every week.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, and it's been a really cool thing to do, something we definitely enjoy and look forward to. But we think we really got to kind of step back and start living the journey instead of just documenting, editing, and posting the journey. It's really important for us, especially as we get older, to do that. We've had a lot of folks say, "Are you crazy? Nobody gets to do what you've done on YouTube." The achievement we've had in terms of the community and the views and the sponsors and the offers and all that stuff is really kind of rarefied air, and we're really thankful for that. Yeah. It's kind of a big deal. But yeah, we're sure. And while we don't know when or if we're coming back, for now, we just want to say,
Thank you.
Thank you
for being part of our lives.
For being a part of our lives. Thank you for all you've given to us. We wish you all the best on all your adventures and hope you're healthy and happy and have joy. And until we see you again, we'll see you soon. Bye.